This Illuminati.
No intro slide?
What's up?
That song.
No
still
intro
slaps.
slide?
Slide.
Golly, you're rusty as shit.
Yo, bro,
Oh, you with us? Slide. What?
we've been off for a month. All right, hold on. What do you want?
Jose, yeah.
Hey!
That's what's up.
Este programa está brought to you by.
La Mega.
Oh shit! In the mix.
Univision.
Yo, in the mix as always. Brought to you by Spidey's Powder Tumblers for all your custom-made powder-coated stainless steel tumbler needs. Make sure you hit up Jose Gonzalez on Instagram. Spidey's Powder Tumblers does a bunch of other stuff, not just tumblers. Make sure you hit him up. Of course, if you need some pressing, cleaning, all that other good stuff, CGC, CBCS, and possibly PSA submissions, make sure you hit up the no-face cat right here, the comic chiropractor. And as always, if you need a comic shell in your life and you want 10% off that comic shell, use code LinkSquad at thecomicshell.com to grab yourself a comic shell. Also, shout out to superiorstand.com. Hit them up. Go to superiorstand.com and grab yourself some Superior stands. We got some. You know what? I'm not supposed to say anything. But I'm sorry, Rob, if you're out there watching. I'm sorry. Superior stand, custom color for C3 weekend. So you'll be able to get some. I think they're gonna be purple. Superior stands for Comics Curing Cancer. I'm sorry for saying that, Rob, but I had to give the people something special.
Oh, shit.
Nice. First show. You already got four sponsors and bespoke comic book stands.
You know what they say? 4 sponsors better than 4 skin.
True.
All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's get this thing started.
Probably a lot healthier too.
Oh shit. Everybody, thank you for joining us in the chat. We are back after a long hiatus. We were off for a full month, and we're gonna give the rundown of what each of us has been through in that entire month, day by day.
What? We talked about this for 30 minutes beforehand, and then we're like, oh yeah, we wing it. And that's your wing it? Let's go deep dive into 4 weeks.
Yeah, deep dive into day by day. No, we're not gonna do that. I just want to catch up where you've been for the last month and stuff like that. Before we get into all that stuff, let's just say what's up to the chat. Les Crucious, what up? Yo, John Comic Avalon, what's popping, my dude? Kyle, what's going on? Shop, Eli, Mrs. Links, Tap, was good, my guy? Collecting with Durs, what's up, brother? How you doing? Steven C, my guy C Bizzle, Austin LeMay, T Dubs in La Casa. Tino, what's good? Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I thought y'all forgot about us. Phil, I was scared. I was just like, nobody's going to be there. Brian, what's good? Angel was popping, my dude. Dale is suspense in the house. Oh, I already got you. I thought I skipped over somebody. There we go. Mighty Comics and Collectibles. My guy L, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here, my dude. Brian LCS, the godfather of the Comic Book Community Awards, in the building. And we all caught up. We're going to have a giveaway later on. I got some books, some other stuff there that I'll just include, whatever. Just happy that everybody's back. I was just like, yo, you think they're going to remember us?
I think it won't take long for them to remember who's back.
And I haven't been on a live stream in a long time, so I don't know. I'm talking real hood lately, so some things might slip out.
12 hours ago, you were on stream.
I don't know. I watched Deadpool and Wolverine, and I heard the Slim Shady LP, and I was just like, oh, these words are back? It's 2000 all over again? Did you hear the Eminem album?
Back again.
Nick, that's a no. Rem, did you hear the Eminem album?
Parts of it, yeah.
Reminem?
Zero Desire.
It's actually really good. Yo, what up, Marcus? What's going on?
You can tell what side of the bed he woke up on today.
Yeah, shout out to all the sticker people out there. Stick around. That's why I was just like, you know what? I'm wearing all my fucking merch on this stream today. Yo, and I had legit, I put all my stickers right there. I was going to have the pilot stickers, and I was just like, I don't want to feed into this fuckery.
I don't get it. What stickers? I got stickers.
I don't know. So, in case you're wondering, Tyler he went to the lake. Is that what they do? Tyler, is that what they do in Indiana? Go to the lake?
Yeah, that's what they do. They hang out either in this one lake or in a cornfield. It's what is every time. Every time, that's what they do. When he's not here, at the lake. It's like, what lake? Oh, the one lake. They got one lake there.
I picture them all talking like Mr. Paradox from Deadpool.
I picture they throw him in the middle of the lake and it goes up to his knee, and then he just, I don't even work out.
Eating finger sandwiches.
Or he just gets mad and like smacks all the water out the lake.
I miss Tyler.
Yo, so anyway, the Eminem LP, thank you, C Bizzle. The Eminem LP, I went into it like, I was just like, I don't know. Because like his last couple of albums have been super trash, whatever. Yo, that album was fire. I was just like, what? And he's, rapping. Like hippity hop, skibbity bebop, all that other good stuff. So I highly recommend it. Mark will be here later on, ladies and gentlemen. Before I was gonna wait till Mark gets here to give him his props, but I gotta give Mark his props, and this is the reason why he's late. I got it right here. I'm gonna cue this bad boy up. Let's go.
Up next, representing Legions of Comics, is Mark Landon. Mark is a YouTube host for Legions of Comics and one of the campaign coordinators for Comics Curing Cancer, an official fundraising campaign of the American Cancer Society. Through their efforts over the past 3 years, Comics Curing Cancer has been able to raise over $95,000 to help fight cancer. Cancer is truly a super villain, but
that's what Mark was doing, man.
Yeah, I think since our last show, he's hit 4,000 subs too. So,
my man threw out the first pitch. The Augusta Green Shirts, I think that's their name, of a minor league baseball team. My guy threw out the first pitch on behalf of Comics Curing Cancer. So, us sticker people are doing something good, and that's what we need to focus on. That shit is fucking amazing. I was ready to go like the negative route, but I'm gonna be the positive guy. Did he make it across the plate? He did indeed. He did.
He didn't bounce it. He made it all the way too, and that's a priority number one.
Only flip-flop.
Young man, I don't know what the big thing is here. That's what the first thing that people ask. Did he make it across? I just say he's a young guy. He's fit. You know what I mean? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, but I mean that's all. Literally, the worst first pitch is arguably by 50 Cent. Yeah. 50 Cent is a pretty, athletic guy in shape.
I think he did that shit on purpose. I don't know. So, Nick, give us a brief rundown of what you've been up to the last month while we've been gone, while we've been on hiatus. What have you been doing? What have you been filling your Friday nights with? Hey, yo.
Work, Vegas, birthday.
All right, skip work. Fuck work. How was Vegas?
Vegas was cool. Vegas was literally the hottest place I've ever been to in my life.
Same.
Mm-hmm. I mean, as soon as we got off the plane, I took my son because my wife took a little girls trip, and I was like, all right, never been to Vegas. Let me take the boy, and we went.
Oh, it was just you and Elijah?
Just me and Elijah went. Yep.
Oh.
We got off the plane, and it's literally like the sides of my nose. You ever been like in front of the stove and you burn the sides of your nose?
Just when I was cooking crack.
That's exactly what it felt like when you got off the plane. So
no.
A ton of cool stuff to do.
You open it up and it's hot.
Yeah, it literally
you burn your face when you open the oven?
Between 115 and 120 degrees a day.
Oh my God.
A lot of cool stuff to do. Super expensive to eat there. Like to go to Popeyes and get yourself a little five tender meal was like $30.
What?
Slices of pizza from Sparrow's, $14 a slice.
You lost right
Best
there.
pizza in New York, right there.
Pizza in the world. Sabaro.
But we did see some cool stuff. Team USA was in town the first night, which I was really surprised. But tickets were like $800 a ticket, so pass. The second night we went to the Sphere, which was amazing. I highly recommend just taking the tour.
Shout out to Dale. Dale, a member of the Link Squad for 29 months. Thank you for your continued support, sir. The Sphere.
So other than that, just been spending some Friday nights with family. And I celebrated my birthday earlier this week. That was it.
The big 51, man. Congratulations. Happy birthday to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody who took time out of the day to wish me happy birthday, especially that, I don't know if he's here, that mother effer Gary B who posted on it. Appreciate you, Gary.
He was the first one. Let the cat out of the bag. I even forgot it was your birthday. Actually, I had a reminder, but I just crossed it out on my calendar. Shout out to C Bizzle. Thank you for the continued support. Did you do anything special for your birthday?
I ate.
Oh,
I ate what I wanted for breakfast. I ate what this week. Everybody's getting ready to go back to school next week, so football camps are starting, and Elijah says he wants to play football this year. So he had a 3-day camp. So that's where I spent my past 4 nights. So
nice. Yo, big shout out to Durs, the $2 super chat. I miss the music.
And he got the worst one.
Run that back.
You got to start off slow. That's what.
Yeah, run that back. Oh man.
Start off slow.
When I was in Vegas, the last time I was in Vegas had to be like 2005, 2006, and it was like 120. So between like on the little bridges between the hotels. So I go to take a picture, and legit, I touched the fence, and I burned.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah, I was just like, and I said, ah, like just like that, ah.
And oddly enough, I ran into Nelson and the whole Big Time Collectibles crew there in Vegas at the same time. So
how is that humanly possible?
I don't know. He called me up. He says, "Yo, Nick, you're in Vegas." I'm like, "Yeah, we are too."
Let's head on over to the Bunny Ranch.
No, we met in front of the Mirage. The Bunny Ranch is a little further off the strip.
You got the Lamar Odom suite. Oh shit!
Nice to see you guys aren't rusty when it comes to laying into me. So
shout out to Vegas. I love Vegas, man. As a city,
Vegas too, yeah.
We went out there.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So if you watch The Real World, yeah, I know Remy's a big fan of The Real World. When they had Real World Las Vegas, and then they had everything at the Palms, like we went right after that to the Palms. Yo, shout out to Actual Dracula, member for 30 months. My guy Marcus, member for 9 months, which that's not correct, by the way. I think that's not wrong. That's not correct. He's been a member for longer, but let me throw up these air horns. Yeah, but we was in Vegas the whole time. I guess, but I don't know. I have a story for everything, but one of them, we was in one of the clubs. I think it was in the Palms. We were in the Palms and we're dancing. That's how we dance. I'm bringing sexy back. Timberland and Justin Timberlake, like dance floor, dancing, and they were just playing nothing but Timberland stuff and Justin Timberlake stuff, and it cleared out the club. Everyone just left.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were there?
Yeah.
People are like, fuck this, just stepped out.
Yeah, I guess they wanted to hear fucking, I don't know, bust a move, Young MC. I don't know.
Enjoy your dancing.
What you been up to for the last month, my dog?
I saw Deadpool and Wolverine.
All right, we're gonna get to that.
I mean, hey, let's just hey. I didn't go to Vegas. I went to the movies.
What's up? Any? Oh man, that's.
Yeah, I went to the movies. We had our anniversary. Ironically, our honeymoon was in Vegas. But yeah, we celebrated our anniversary last week, and that's it. And we went to the movies over the weekend.
We're gonna get to Deadpool. We're gonna get to Deadpool, sir. And everybody, we're gonna talk about Deadpool. Full spoilers. We're gonna cover some San Diego Comic-Con stuff, including everybody's favorite topic, the sex trafficking. We might get into spoilers for Batman, the Cape Crusaders.
Where is Tyler, by the way?
1 and 2.
On an unassociated note?
I don't know. He said that he's at the lake, but he was at San Diego Comic-Con, and now he's in the clink. He's in the clink. Comic vet, member for 28 months. Thank you for that. Wait a minute.
Yeah, actually, the whole month of July was pretty big for our crew. Between birthdays, anniversaries, happenings.
Yeah. A lot of you probably know from Instagram, and I think I mentioned it on Mark's stream last week or whatever. My daughter got married, so big shout out to my child, who will be 26 in November. So she got married. Big shout out to them. And the way they broke the news to us was just like, "Hey, can we show you this?" And we're like, "What?" So I'm like, and they just show us rings. "Hey, we're getting married on Friday." I was like, "What the hell?" And so luckily we were already on vacation. Me and the missus we had a great vacation, and yeah, that was like a major life milestone that I can't be more happier. Like I am like super happy, like beyond the moon happy.
Oops.
Yeah, so that was that, and we were on vacation, so we didn't go away, but we were here. We were on like the beach all the time, fucking pool. Mrs. Ling's got drunk and lost the sunglasses I got her for Christmas because she wanted to be drunk. CJ, generally proud of the work you guys have done in C3. Really mean that, unlike many other clout chasers posing for a ride along. Yo, this dude. Oh man, Comic Journey. Appreciate you, dog. You know what? We're still gonna start it off slow. Let's give you green.
I like green.
Yeah, green is dope. Grandpa Link soon. No, sir. Grandpa Link's not soon. That is not in their plans right now. But it was cool. So for people to get married, to be like, yo, we get married because we love each other, and that's it.
Which means you just willed it into existence. So expect an announcement soon.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, trust me. No.
I mean, does it make you feel old or anything?
I think it's a combination of a lot of things that make me feel old. So one of them is, for some reason, my gray hair just like, overnight fucking just like bang, like on my beard and on my head, and just like, what the hell? Like literally like overnight. I was just like, it's bad, like really, really bad. And what also makes me feel old is when I get up from a chair, my body aches. I'm just joking. Nick, how do you do with being old?
He doesn't get up from chairs. He just lifts himself with his big ass arms.
No, I don't have problems getting out of chairs. It's just bed in the morning. That's about it. A little stiff. That's about
For me,
my legs stop working. Let me use my arms.
That's what happens, man. You got to work on your legs, dog. You can't just
listen. I'm doing them at least twice a week. So F all you guys.
You're walking around like the monsters from War of the Worlds, like the aliens from War of the Worlds that just use their arms.
You can't fight genetics.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh man. Those
not a single leg comment in person.
Any post from C3 is good. I feel CJ share the fuck out of those posts, man. Yo, so real quick, and then we'll get into Deadpool and all that. For Comics Curing Cancer, where C3 weekend is coming up, the weekend of October 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Kicks off with the Legion of Comics stream, Legion's Lair, on Friday morning. Culminates in the main final auction on Sunday. There's going to be some sales and stuff on In the Mix. On Saturday, there's going to be, I think we're splitting up the like comic related stuff and then the art stuff to have like an art focus show and then a comic focus show. But we're still looking for like donations. If you want to donate a slab or donate like some quality books, don't give us your dollar bin bullshit. Just hit us up, man. And it'll be dope. It's gonna be good. We got a lot of good stuff. We got a lot of good stuff. We could use more. We're way behind from where we were last year. But we got some good stuff. What's up, brother John? Good to see you. Good to see you. Deadpool. So Remy mentioned that you just saw it this past weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Full spoilers, chat. Full spoilers for Deadpool. What did you think about Deadpool and Wolverine Remington?
I thought it was phenomenal.
Did you know? Did you really? That's not what you said backstage.
No, I thought it was phenomenal. Now I went in unencumbered from trailers or anything else. I mean, obviously there were some pictures that were on Instagram, but I watched nothing. I wanted full, shock value for anything that they had. I thought it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So from that perspective, yeah, wonderful. And it was nice. I talked about it on Let's Talk About It, but I think that
Thursdays 9 p.m.
I enjoyed the fact that somebody actually took the liberty to kind of clean up some stuff and cinch some things together by using the multiverse. I think that that's something that hasn't really been by Marvel. And so it was nice to see that they were able to do that.
Nice. Nick, what were your overall thoughts on Deadpool and Wolverine?
I thought it was great. I mean, the story itself, but I mean, from a fan and a fan service perspective, I loved it. Loved it. I mean, I can start off with the whole bye 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 thing, the whole bye 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 intro, and I thought I never liked that song, but just to watch him dance, I thought it was like I knew it was going to be an enjoyable movie from that point on. So it was.
To watch him dance. I need a clip or something of George Takei where he goes, "Oh my." Yo, that's what came to when you was like watch him dance. That's what came to my mind. Oh my!
But I mean, I had stupid little dislikes about the movie, but other than that, it was fantastic.
What was your dislikes?
Yeah, give us one.
Like with
they had muscular legs.
Some of them didn't. Adamantium is supposed to be unbreakable, but how did Wade break off Wolverine's bones in the beginning?
Because it's not a solid bone. Hold on, no. Let's explore the human anatomy real quick here.
Yes.
All right, it's not a solid piece. You didn't see him snap a bone in half. He's pulling it at the joint. So that's easy.
No, it was a rib.
Well, he did ribs. He did fingers. He did other.
No, but
are they all fused together? No, that's not how that works. Okay. Look at this. Look at these. Look at these digits. These aren't single pieces. These aren't single pieces. Like imagine if like let's say there was a disaster, right on the tip of my finger. It's not one solid piece. I could lose the tip of my finger.
I think ribs are
like.
I have ribs
with there where it's separate bones. You can just pull that apart.
You don't have to give Nick this lesson, Remy.
No, I have to. No, because the ribs are connected to the skeleton.
The ribs is the only thing that I agree with, but everything else is like Remy said.
Yeah, everything else, yeah. But I'm saying he just snapped off a piece of the rib, and I'm like,
you're saying the rib bone's connected to the what bone?
Whatever bone. But even that, I only caught that. Well, that irritated me on the second view.
Irritated?
I don't know.
Irritated.
So maybe because Deadpool's known to break the fourth wall, so he is kind of like a being that's beyond other beings. And I mean, never mind.
Now you're stretching, Remy.
I retract. I'm gonna tell you this: bones are not connected the way that you think they're connected, Mr. Nick's Kicks and Comics.
Okay. Just because you say it, I believe it.
Oh shit. Yo, I thought I loved it. I loved it on the second viewing. I saw it twice in the theater. I know on Saturday, Mrs. Lynx is just like, my brother invited us to a barbecue. I was like, I'm not going. I was like, you gonna go? She was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop by. IMAX. I was like, oh snap! I just booked tickets. Like this all happened within 5 minutes. So I was just second viewing, I loved it. There's a big thing to be said for watching a movie with a full theater. When we saw it on Thursday night, opening night or preview night, whatever you want to call it, the theater was half empty or half full, depending if you're a pessimist or an optimist. Half empty, whatever. But it was still an enjoyable experience. Loved it, blah, blah. When I saw it in IMAX on Saturday, sold out packed theater. Everybody was cheering for the parts you're supposed to cheer for. Everybody was clapping. I totally forgot about some parts. Like for some reason, I forgot about the part with the cowl. Yo, when he put that shit on, everybody like cheered, and it was just like, what? What was the biggest pop, the audience pop for you guys?
Well, I think it matters too where you're seeing it.
What do you mean?
Like for me,
legs on
because if I'm watching Endgame in Brooklyn and I'm watching Endgame where I live, it's gonna be two completely different reactions.
Why you acting like the Brooklyn movie theater is the theater from the last draft?
Because listen, there were people talking to the screen, audibly crying.
I got you on the camera, like from Scary Movie.
And by me, it's just like it's not that same kind of reaction. It's not the real rowdy, raucous reaction. So,
well, what was your favorite? Like, what was the part that got you the most?
Oh, for me, seeing that whole montage of the covers and the variants, Age of Apocalypse, to see him on the 251 cover, the 340 homage, Cavill, that whole beginning scene, well, like, you know, when he's looking for the variants, I couldn't believe it. So for me, I was sitting next to Elijah, and as soon as I saw him on the cross, I was like, yo! Elijah's like, what are you doing? Like, you don't understand, kid.
I did the same thing to Madeline on the Mark Silvestri cover. I was like, ah! And I was like, I can't believe they did that. And then obviously, like we've already said it, full fucking spoilers. When he popped the claws in the brown suit and you saw the Hulk's reflection, the 340 homage, and then you heard the Hulk and then you saw his shoulder, my pants were creamed instantly.
Let me ask you, was that enough for you in terms of that? Because we've wanted to see that for a long time. Or do we need a full-fledged, Wendigo in the forest type thing?
For me, that was enough. And it's funny because I had to be like, after the first viewing, I was like, damn, I wish they would have fought. If they did fought, it wouldn't have made any sense. It wouldn't have been right for that movie. And then I'm like, all right, Hugh Jackman, this is probably his last hurrah if he's not brought back for Secret Wars or whatever. Save that for the next iteration of Wolverine and the next iteration of Hulk down the line. Like then you have to do that. So I was content with that, with the cover homage, and then just the raw, bro, 10 to midnight instantly. I couldn't sit down.
So you stood the rest of the time in the movie theater?
Yep. No, I was like laying flat on the chair. I was like laying flat on the chair like that. I wasn't bent. That was like, for me, that was the best thing. Overall, I thought it was amazing. I think the other, like the cameos, like how did you feel when Elektra walked in, Blade, Gambit?
I was actually going to say that was my biggest point when Blade walked in. I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that either.
And he even got to
I didn't expect it at all. Like out of everything that they had, out of all the shockers that they try to hit you with, when Blade stepped in there, because Elektra walks in, I was like, all right.
Like, who's that Elektra? What the fuck?
I get you. Yeah, hey, cool. And then Blade comes in, real Blade walks in, and I was like,
you said real Blade.
Right, yeah, because there is only one Blade.
Tax evading Blade.
Yeah.
Same birthday as me.
And then watching the fight scene that he was in, exactly how he looked in Blade, the way he moved and everything, was like, fuck yeah. There was no like old man Indiana Jones movement. This guy was still fucking Blade, and it was awesome.
Record Man, what's up, dogs? Trev the God. Nick, how did you pop huge for those 4 characters?
I was actually very surprised, and I usually I try to follow up with all the spoilers and whatnot, but those two, especially Blade, because I thought he was just done with Marvel and the way he was talking about it. I was very surprised to see both him and Remy LeBeau.
I shout out to my daddy's dick ready. My daddy put those buttery nuts all over my mama. I was ready. Yo, when Jennifer Garner walked in, I was just like, okay.
Looking good as hell.
I was like, okay. I thought she was terrible in freaking
I feel like that was a predictable cameo though. Like that's like, all right, I get it. Like that was an easy one.
Yeah, and one of the images that leaked, or that it didn't leak, like they it was what do you call that? Like a marketing piece. They forgot to so they photoshopped her, but they forgot to photoshop they photoshopped her out, but a piece of her arm was still in, and like some of the side, so you could tell like she was holding the side, and whatever they forgot.
But I'll get it back.
When she walked in, I was like, cool. When Blade walked in, I was like super shocked. Like I was just like, what the hell, Blade? His appearance kind of threw me off because he was very slender. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Like they should have hit him with the leather coat. So I think that would have been cool. And I was like, oh shit, Blade, yo. But when Gambit walked in, I was just like, what? And then
I don't think Wesley was used to the mouth prosthetics just yet because he sounded a little.
Yeah. Some motherfuckers still trying to ice skate a pill. Yo, but when Gambit walked in, I was like, holy shit. And then X-23. For me, the highlight of the entire movie, take everything you want to, all the action stuff, whatever. I thought it was fantastic. I enjoyed that it was a standalone movie. It didn't push anything forward. It wasn't tied to anything. Legit standalone movie, which I think that's what Marvel needs to get back to, instead of everything having to be not having to be tied to everything, but not having to push the narrative forward. Like this was just like, if this never happened, fine.
Well, it kind of did plant some seeds, though, no?
Such as
with the what did Paradox call it? Anchor being.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, I guess you're right. But even with the anchor being, it's just like now you got anchor beings from other universes and the thing. So it's like, yeah. I thought so. Gambit worked for this. Trev says he did Gambit well, better than Taylor Kitsch, 100%. For me, he worked because it was like the comedy relief to the comedy relief. Like he stole the show in those scenes.
Yeah,
Gambit, like a comic accurate Gambit wouldn't work in a real movie. Like in a. Like,
did it make you happy that he didn't get his own flick?
I want a Gambit and Deadpool movie now. Like I would love that as fucking Deadpool as a straight guy, meaning the oh snap, don't get me canceled. Deadpool as like the serious dude, and then Gambit as like the comedy.
Hey.
Or how about a Gambit and Rogue romantic comedy?
No.
Yeah, for me, that was just enough. I mean, because
that boo. Hold on, wait a minute, Phil. That boo wasn't for you. That was for Nick. Go ahead.
Don't believe it, Phil. No. Like to see him in the costume was okay, but to see all the fake hair, and I was like, I don't know if I can take a whole movie like that.
I mean,
yeah, I agree with that. No, that's he did good to see him in a whole movie.
Yeah. I know, and I love the way he was just like blowing shit up and killing people. I love that it was just like straight up. They were murdering stuff. Straight murder.
I'm not in the closet kind of way.
Yo, I loved it, man. I want to see it again in the theater before it gets taken out. They kept the Chris Evans thing as soon as they showed Chris Evans, right? So they showed his before they even showed his face. So I just grabbed Madeline because I'm not that I'm a talker in the movies. I'm a screamer. No, but I'll lean over and then whisper something in her ear, and I was just like, Human Torch. And
No.
I swear everything.
No.
Confirm it in the chat right now.
No.
Confirm it. Confirm it.
You're about to get plugged. I don't think so. No.
You about to get plugged.
No.
I thought they played that extremely well, though. The way the reveal for me was pretty good. I like Deadpool's reaction to it.
Mrs. Lynx, confirm it now.
There's no way in the world.
Yo,
You're
100%.
sitting there and you see Bruce Willis get shot, and you're like, he's dead the whole time. There's no way that you did that. I don't believe you.
Yo,
there's always a guy that says that, or I knew he was dead. No, you didn't. Not the first time.
Listen, this is how you know I'm serious.
No, you didn't.
I swear on my mama. I swears on my mama. I swears it. I swears on the precious.
No way. No way you leaned over and whispered, Human Torch.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Is that mm-hmm? Or is that mm-hmm?
Actually, I leaned over and whispered, I can't sit down. I'm still juiced up from this whole scene.
I mean, because there were so many leaks and rumors of who was going to be what in that movie, and it still played really well.
Bro, I swear to everything in this world, I was just like, yo, Human Torch. Well, in my mind, I did that. See, now she got me questioning. Yo, I leaned over and I was like, Human Torch. But I know, because that's the way that I would have booked it. Wrote it. Like, clearly, that's like a joke with Chris Evans given to you on a silver platter because he played two main characters and stuff like that. I loved it. I gave it a 9 out of 10 on the first viewing. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10 on the second viewing.
No.
What was your score again, Nick?
It was either a 7.5 or an 8.
A 7.5. How?
Because Endgame and Infinity War were 9s and 10s, and for me, like, the story for this was very predictable. There were other things I would have changed, but the thing for me is like seeing it the first time and second time, there was no drop off, whatever.
What was Snyder Cut? Snyder Cut. What was that?
Justice League Snyder Cut. What was your rating on Justice League Snyder Cut?
Because if that's not number one, I think you're crazy. That's the best superhero movie of all time.
No, that would be number 2.
So what's number 1?
Infinity War, Endgame, number 1A, 1B, and
liar.
Howard thing. Yeah, just because it was DC.
Oh, wait a minute.
There was no
the same 4.5 hours that everybody.
I wasn't as emotionally invested in that movie as I was for Endgame and Infinity War.
Oh man.
For me, like when I get so these movies get 10, and it's like only because this rating scale stops at 10. But if I could give them more, I'll give them more. But yeah, man, I just love this Deadpool. And speaking of dual characters, a lot of stuff came out of San Diego Comic-Con, and we're gonna touch on a few things, and then I'm gonna show some of the stuff we're giving away. Damn, whatever. I got a little stack over there, mystery stuff and some stuff here. San Diego Comic-Con news. So the biggest news to come out of San Diego Comic-Con was the sex trafficking ring. 14 people got arrested.
And in an unrelated note, where is Tyler again?
I don't know, man. All I know, I got to collect call from what's the jail over there? San Quentin.
San Quentin, or is The Rock still over there? Is that San Quentin?
He's not going to call any of us.
Alcatraz.
He wouldn't call us.
Yeah, but that's wild that they arrested these people at these things. Yo, Ramon, ¿qué pasa? Whatever, that was news. Yo, but all right.
Slide.
No, Robert Downey Jr. Well, I guess by my it was the way they announced it and all that shit, and everybody knows, like, this is not nothing new. So we're not unveiling anything new, blah, blah, blah. It's just that we haven't had a chance to talk about it. But you guys saw when Robert Downey Jr., they announced the names of the Avengers movies, right? So Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. That's Avengers 5, Avengers 6. Kang is done. Finito. Kaput. He's out of here. He's gone. Up the river without a paddle.
Well, Jonathan Majors is done. Kang may still play a little bitty part. I thought I heard it.
Yeah,
like one of these.
No shit. China? One Night in China? Oh, Jesus Christ. Worst movie of all time. R.I.P. Jody. Oh, shit. Anyway, they bring up all the Doom bots on the stage, reveal that Dr. Doom, bang, it's Robert Downey Jr., Oscar winner, Emmy nominee, Robert Downey Jr. How do you feel about this news? Go ahead, Nick. How do you feel about this? Two-part question. How do you feel about Doom? And then how do you feel about Robert Downey Jr. playing Victor Von Doom?
Doom was inevitable, not to quote Thanos, but the fact that Downey's playing him, I don't like it per se, but I think it's going to be very interesting to see how the established people are going to react to him, especially Spidey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because of their relationship and between Cap and them, but I can see why Marvel's doing it because they're floundering and they want to establish some excitement.
You think this was the break glass in case of emergency scenario? Like, you think their straits were so dire that they did this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you don't have a whole movie full of Deadpool making fun of it without it being a problem. I think it's definitely a problem.
Yeah, but I feel like they could have brought in a big name without it being that big name. Like they still could have brought in some heat.
That's the biggest of names. I mean, for them, yeah. Who else do you get to play him though?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying so like maybe there's not the allure that there was 10 years ago to being a Marvel movie, but I still feel like you could get somebody new to the roster that would be a big name to unveil as Dr. Doom, and you wouldn't need to like go to the well that you've already like been pulling the fucking buckets up for years. Like, I'm not saying I hate it. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like they could have gone with a bunch of them. I mean, there's just a lot. I don't know.
He's only going to be around for 2 or 3 movies, right?
Yeah, Fantastic Four, possibly a small thing in Fantastic Four. But then again, now in the Fantastic Four, oh no, anyway, just forget I said that. Rewind this, but I don't know. Here's my issue with this. My issue is not necessarily Robert Downey Jr. playing Dr. Doom in the movie. Obviously, it's going to be tied to some. It has to be tied. It can't just be him like that and whatever. It has to be tied to some sort of Tony Stark variant. He lived long enough to become the villain, right? So he got all his suits of armor around the world. He went mad. The Ultrons turned into Doombots, whatever the case is. My issue is them announcing that, right? So had you been watching this movie, it's Dr. Doom, blah, blah, blah. They're in a fight. His mask falls off, and then he just gets up and looks at the camera and is him.
No, I don't think that's the way it goes, though.
I'm just saying, if that were the case.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case because I think they're going to play off of, oh, you look like Tony, and then have him get into the costume, then get him into the mask.
Oh, you think that he's just going to be in like his regular?
Like, oh, we're in the multiverse. We're in this multiverse. You gotta, oh, there's Tony. Tony's going to help us. And then, yeah, he turns out to be a Doom guy.
Whack! Terrible. He has to show up in full regalia. Like, you saw the way when Kang met Ant-Man for the first time, and then he stepped in and he was in his full suit. That shit was badass. It can't, he can't just be like, hey, I'm Tony Stark. Oh, psych. Oh, Doom. That would be terrible. He has to be like Doom from the beginning.
Yeah, but then you lose all that. Oh, he looks like a friend of ours, or he looks like this guy that we thought we lost.
That's what I'm saying, T. Exactly. That's what my issue was with the announcement. Like, just imagine if they're fighting Doom, boom, and there's like bang, his mask falls off, and then he looks up and his Tony Stark's face And then his face is so hideously scarred, but it's not really scarred. He bears the scars of having to protect this entire universe, and he failed. That's Doctor Doom's real scars. T, I'm on board with T, man. T knows what's going on. We cooking, T. Terrible, Nick. Terrible.
I don't know. It's weird to me too because having him only around for 3 movies,
Lady F, what's up?
kind of cheapens him for the Fantastic Four too. Because it's already rumored that Galactus is in that movie. I mean, do you kill off Galactus after 1 movie?
That's what it looks like it's gonna happen, unless he's just gonna walk away. Because at the end of the day, Galactus is not a villain, right? Galactus is just somebody that's hungry.
Yeah, but he's an extinction level event though.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, there you go. That will be fire. Yeah, I don't know. I just have to see. Obviously, I think it's going to be a good move. Obviously, it's a good move. He's a fantastic actor. Like, take Tony Stark, all that stuff aside. Like, he's a fantastic actor. Been killing it post his Marvel stuff, killing it, and then bringing the Russo brothers back. That's what I'm more excited about.
That's big. That's big. I mean, the way they revealed it too, his whole bombs popping off in the background kind of announcement though was cool.
That's such an Iron Man thing.
That's his confidence, you know. But
he's legit Tony Stark.
But you know, Kyle brings up a good point. Why not just recast Kang?
They should.
Instead of bringing this dude back, just recast Kang.
So with the Kang thing, when all this, I don't know how it came out, whatever, with the Jonathan Majors, but they were talking about doing away with Kang before even the Jonathan Majors thing happened. So for them, for Marvel, that was out, the whole Jonathan Majors thing, because Kang, he didn't test well with audiences, and Ant-Man Quantumania failed. It was a box office failure, which I think it was a good movie. I actually liked that movie, and I think Kang was freaking amazing. Like, Jonathan Majors as Kang, to me, was one of the best villains across, well, one of the top 5 villains, because you know the villains are always weak, whatever. Kang lost to ants, bro. You know how many ants? Like, ants is no joke, man.
Yeah,
fire ants, bro. You don't know about fire ants.
Yeah.
The worst.
Army ants,
bullet ants.
Yeah, dung beetles. I mean, you know,
it's the insect world.
Clip flies.
Yeah, I just wish Marvel would turn around and just give the Thanos, you know, real bad guy over a course of a few movies kind of thing. You know, because they did away with Ultron. Ultron had the chance to be good. Kang, Doctor Doom, it's going to seem like now.
Yo, because you just mentioned Ultron, who was voiced by James Spader. Didn't Paradox, because we're some old bastards here, didn't Paradox remind you of James Spader from Mannequin, the mall, like the boss of the mall? You remember Mannequin?
Not in the slightest.
Hollywood, come and get me, Hollywood. Yo, walk like an Egyptian. You don't remember Mannequin, bro?
Mannequin.
Was that Kim Cattrall?
Kim Cattrall and Andrew McCarthy. Cillian Murphy would be a great Doctor Doom. I agree. That would have been my choice. But then again, RDJ, Chop, you know, give the guy a chance. Give the guy a chance. It's just weird, man. Thank you, 100% Spader. Yo, as soon as he came out like that with the suit and stuff, I was just like, yo, this is the dude from Mannequin. Yo, so that's that. Other San Diego stuff that we haven't touched upon. We got Avengers, Secret Wars. What else came out? Fantastic Four. They showed some footage that was shot specifically. So that wasn't a leaked trailer. That was footage that was shot specifically for San Diego Comic-Con. And it was like test footage and stuff like that. So none of the stuff that was in that leaked thing, I know we probably all saw it, none of it is going to make the final cut. Did you see that that test footage, that leaked footage? 80 million, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's what the Russos are getting together too, I think. Yeah, I thought it was cool. I mean, the way they shot it was definitely a vibe for the 60s, so that's where it's going to fit in. So I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Rem, do you think you had a chance to see that, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was in a chat and somebody sent it there.
It looked terrible to you?
It was, yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to do it right, man. Like it's Fantastic Four. They have to do it right. But then now I'm thinking,
I mean, if you're burning Galactus and then Doom only around for a few movies, not even Fantastic Four movies, who's going to be their big bad? Mole Man?
Mole Man is in the movie, right? That dude was cast. That I don't know that he was in the some commercial or something. He's been in a couple of. I
Who
think.
else? Annihilus, maybe? That would be pretty badass.
Yo, what up,
I
Ryan?
agree with you on what you said about Galactus, though. We can't have another cloud image.
Yeah, no clown.
No more clouds.
Yeah.
Build up to that and then give us clouds.
That shit was terrible.
Hulk dogs.
That was a real good movie too, man. That FF2. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for Fantastic Four. I hate the name First Steps. Fantastic Four, First Steps.
What else?
Wait a minute.
They had the Berserker announcement.
I agree with this, Taylor Winder. See, me and T Dubs are on the same wavelength. Yeah, they're gonna get. Yeah, that's how it has to be. They're gonna bring a different Doom. I'm sorry, Nick. You said,
And then it's got to be Secret Wars, the second one, the more modern one, right? Because so you think we'll get God Emperor Doom?
I think so. I don't think we're getting Secret Wars from the
No.
Marvel superhero Secret Wars. No.
Even though they could combine it, because that's how you put Spidey in the black suit too.
We just call it a suit, Nick.
Yeah.
Where you're from, where I'm from, it's the black suit.
Yeah, but that suit.
Yeah, that's nothing to do anything for me. Like I don't know, because I'd rather them just bring in Miles as opposed to the black suit.
What if they did black suit and then did...
Your audio went out for me at least. You
What
see,
if
all
he-
I heard did they
I
black
said,
suit?
what suit and then he did the pose?
Oh, from the thing, from the
Secret Wars
cover.
8.
Huh?
Exactly.
Yo, yeah, that First Step shit is whack. But it's funny because First Steps to me, that things is like baby whatever blah blah. Franklin Richards, and doesn't Franklin Richards grow up to be Kang? So they're might be planting the steps right there. I mean, planting the seeds, right?
Does Franklin Richards grow up to be Kang?
Right? Am I bugging?
I think you're bugging. I think you're bugging.
Nah, Chad, you guys know. You guys are. I don't know about comics. Franklin Richards grows up to be Kang, right?
That's because you don't own a FF1 yet. Once you buy the FF1, then you'll understand. It'll become clear to you.
Well, there's a whole bunch of boxes in front of me. Yo, you know, I got. Oh man. Let me be quiet. So I've dropped my schedule back on videos and stuff like that. What's up, Gary? I dropped my schedule back, so I'm dropping one video a week, so on Mondays. But then I have a backlog of like boxes, so that's been here for a while. So I have 2 of my wish list books of 2024 just sitting in boxes in front of me for weeks that I haven't opened.
Yeah, maybe it's because I'll never own an FF1. That you're right, DJ.
I was right? It's Franklin Richards. Told you. Oh man.
Oh, Nathaniel Richards, not Franklin.
Oh, Franklin is the kid, is the little kid. And then Dr. Doom was slaying Sue Storm in the Secret Wars, right? That he was like, yo, you mine now.
He was murdering her in the closet.
I'm trapped in the closet. Yo, if you was in jail, locked up with R. Kelly, would you give him like a honey bun to call like your missus to sing over the phone happy birthday?
What's a honey bun?
The snack, the honey bun.
No,
You wouldn't-
I don't even think she knows who R. Kelly is.
Oh wow.
I'm still amazed that DJ knew about a food that Nick didn't know about, and
No, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a euphemism for something.
Oh no, it was the honey buns is like that's currency.
You know, like
You know,
a tasty treat. You know,
yeah.
too many carbs.
No, I knew.
Oh man. All right. What else we got on the docket? You guys been watching Batman, the Cape Crusader?
I tried to watch episode 1 yesterday and
What do you mean tried?
I couldn't. It didn't hold me for a while. Like I was like, oh, Penguin is a woman. Okay.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh, now I'm glad I passed.
It's
God,
not-
hey, don't talk me into it, guys. Don't talk me into it. Oh,
So
I mean, it looks just like. No, it's not the fact that she's a woman that it just didn't really hold me. I don't know.
I tried to watch that. Remember we were talking a month ago. We were talking about the anime one or whatever that they had on
Suicide
Max.
Squad?
Was that?
The Suicide Squad?
Yeah, is that what it is? The anime thing?
Horrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, horrible. Yeah. It's terrible.
Horrible. I suffer from
Zero
ADHD
entertainment.
because of it.
Thumbs down.
Super thumbs down. Batman the Cape Crusader. What's up, Burke? Batman the Cape Crusader.
What's it on?
It's on Prime. Amazon Prime, which is so weird because we pay for Prime, but they gave ads in between the show.
Yep.
Which doesn't, and then the placement of the ad was like mid-sentence.
Yep.
He's like, I'm gonna get that blah blah fabuloso.
They didn't have a Fabuloso commercial, did they?
Nah, I don't know. That's the first product that came to mind.
That's how you could tell you're from a Hispanic household.
Yo, fabuloso, bro, for reals.
Is it the yellow or the purple?
The purple is always the purple.
Always the purple. It just smells bad good too, man. Yo, I thought it was amazing. Obviously, I'm a big fan of the old stuff. As I'm watching it and I'm like, all right, cool. It's like the old style. Shout out to Bruce Trim and all that, whatever his name is, Tim. Yo, and then that shit just got like really good. Like the Penguin came out, I was like, whatever. And spoilers for this episode of Batman. I'm sorry. All right, I'm not gonna whatever. But when they started killing people and shooting people, and it wasn't like cartoon shooting people where, oh man, you shot me in my flask. Ah, joke's on you. They was killing people. Bro.
That was TV 14, I think that was the rating.
Yeah, I was just like, I was. But when they shoot somebody, it's just like, you got me in my Bible or something like that. It's just like crazy. Yo, I was hooked. First episode was good. Second episode with Clayface, phenomenal. Second episode with Clayface.
How many? Eight episodes?
Yeah, I think there's 10, I think. Yo, I loved the episode with Clayface. So right after this, I was gonna go watch it, but I don't know. I'm probably not. I highly recommend watching it, man.
Have you seen Those About to Die?
Oh, that's the Gladiator show on Peacock, right?
Yeah.
How is it? I haven't seen it.
It's fantastic.
Is it?
It's fantastic. It's like Spartacus, but less Wang. Fantastic.
There it is.
It's like it's got a bunch of Game of Thrones people in it. It's like,
oh really?
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins is in it too. Like it's great.
That's Odin.
It's great. I'm serious. It's fantastic.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, it's got gladiators. It's got chariot racing. It's got everything. And like I said, it's like Spartacus, but less Wang.
Yeah, that Mad Magazine kid. He was like, oh, hey, Bruce Wayne. You know how the cartoons when they show the kid with the big teeth and shit, like, oh, hey, my mother's gonna get you.
Oh, so they got Ramsey Bolton.
Ramsey Bolton. Shout out to Ramsey Bolton. Speaking of Ramsey Bolton, you guys caught up with House of the Dragon?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You guys enjoying it?
I thought it was good. I'm glad after this past week that there's actually somebody I can root for and like this time.
What are you rooting for?
The guy, the Hammer, Hugo the Hammer.
Hey yo, hey yo.
Hugo the Hammer. You talking about the poor guy?
The poor guy who
Viking looking guy? Yeah.
His name is Hugo the Hammer.
Hugo the Hammer.
Oh shit!
The old
You met him at the
something.
Yeah, he wasn't part of that text chain.
No, please
Hugo
don't do this.
Because it's always been it's like kind of like Succession. If you guys haven't watched Succession, Succession was a fantastic show. But every single character in that show you disliked. Like they were all just scumbags, all of them.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like the same thing here with House of the Dragons, is like really nobody you root for because everybody's just backstabbing each other. But this guy seems to be, straightforward. He's like the Eddard Stark almost.
You talking about the drunk dude?
No, not the drunk dude, the other guy.
Talking about the guy that had the daughter that was sick and they kept trying to get her food.
He gets their food and then the wife was just like, let's be out.
Like literally they showed out of nowhere family and the daughter's like dying the whole time.
Yeah, for weeks I was like, why are they showing this guy? He's got no tie to the story whatsoever. And then all of a sudden, it's like, all right.
So his name is Hugo the Hammer.
Yeah, but that was pretty because nobody knew his name. Nick's the only person that looked up what his name was.
Oh, well, Mark told me.
Mark
knows all that stuff.
You said it. You've said enough. Then I retract my previous statement. I'm sorry. You said enough.
Yo, I loved, and then we'll do the giveaway, and then we'll get out of here soon. I loved. First of all, I'm absolutely hating anything that has to do with Damon.
Yes.
Super weak part of the story. I hate it. Oh my god, I'm having visions. Oh my god, my mom. Blah, 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 blah. Horrible. What I'm loving is, or I loved in last episode where Jacaerys goes to his mother. You didn't think my hair was gonna come out dark? I'm a bastard. Haha. Now everybody has a claim to the throne. Like, you didn't think about this?
Mm-hmm.
BTC in the house. What's popping, BTC? But I am hating. Schultz, what's good, brother? Anything that has to do with Damon, I'm hating. Like, I'm like, pa carajo. I'm hating. But I'm looking forward to Sunday, the finale. Yo, the season feels like it just went by like.
This is the finale?
Yeah. I didn't schedule it.
5 fucking years to get another season.
You know what though? Like by the end of the second season, Game of Thrones already had those holy fuck moments. You know what I mean? A few of them already, and we haven't really gotten that yet.
No, the last season cliffhanger though,
which was
he gets eaten by a fucking dragon. That was pretty big. Yeah. Like you just got a wing fall into the water. And that's it. That was how they ended it. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
Again.
What was the shit moments this season? Aemon trying to burn Aegon with his dragon, kill him. Rhaenyra.
The Aemon thing is pretty. That's become pretty intense.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he. It's so funny because like as a kid, he was a punk, and and then he lost the eye, got the dragon, and it's like now he's bigger. It's like he's a formidable person in the story, and now he's getting power, and it's like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And it's like a smart way, you know what I mean? Like he's definitely I don't know, that's a big one there.
Yeah, and that dragon Vhagar.
I kind of feel like you know how in like Game of Thrones, like Cersei, like people didn't want to go up against the queen because like you knew she was gonna get her shit taken care of. This is like the same thing, like you don't cross him because you don't know how the hell you're going to get it all of a sudden. Like, I don't know. He seems like that kind of character. Like,
yeah, he's badass.
But tiptoe around him,
But the funny thing is, you read the books or because I haven't.
What? I don't read. Well, I've never. I read comic books. I've never read a book.
I offended you. I
Have you
apologize.
read a book before? Like an actual book? I've never read a book.
Novel with a hardcover? What the fuck?
Never. No. Not in school. Book report. Never read it. Fail or cheat. I don't know. None of that shit. I never read any of that.
All right. I apologize for suggesting that you
I didn't even know that was a thing. Read the books? Oh. That's a thing? I didn't even know that was real.
I'm actually going through the audiobooks now. I'm on the second book, Clash of Kings.
Maybe I'll try the audiobook then.
Yeah, I started Fire and Blood, the audiobook. But I'm like in the beginning when they're just explaining everything. Damn, I forgot what I lost my point. I'm sorry. I offended you. I offended you with these pages in hardcovers.
Did you read a book? You read a book before?
Jesus the way he said that, like, oh, did you read the book? You read the book? No, I didn't read the books. I didn't even know there was
grade school.
Remy's gonna get off the live and go to Angel. Can you believe this fucking guy? Like, thought I read a book? I'm quitting the show.
I mean, maybe that would help me with my with the years in between seasons that they like to do here.
Mm.
Well, I mean, when did the last one come out? This wasn't too bad. What was it? A year? 2 years?
What, since Game of Thrones?
No, not Game of Thrones. Since the first one, it was a year, right? But between House of the Dragon,
just about a year, a little over.
When are we getting The Last of Us back? Ever?
No,
that's another Max show. Thanks to Max.
So the way they do it is just like I think we'll get Last of Us after the Penguin ends, because there's always like something ends and then
Sunday nights.
I'm excited for Penguin.
Oh, that shit looks amazing. But real quick, I just remember I thought Vagar. So Vagar, which is the big dragon, Aemon's dragon, doesn't listen to him, like whatever. So you saw how he was like, no, turn back, instead of going to Dragonstone. And then when obviously he ate the kid, the dragon, they went on their own and he ate the kid.
But isn't, and I could be wrong, isn't Vagar the last of the big dragons?
Yeah, that's the last of the big.
Like the last of like the old dragons. I mean,
yeah, the old Valyrian dragons. Yeah. Yeah, I just need more dragon fighting. And I like when it was like when they were fighting in the other one, and then with the claws was ripping. Everything is like all dragons is like, it's not just fire. They got teeth and claws.
Yeah.
Take advantage. Yeah, I apologize for suggesting you read a book, though.
How dare you be literate?
I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I snapped a little more. I'm sorry. I haven't read the books.
Oh man,
we're not big readers in my family.
All right, let's wrap this up. I have to get up mad early in the morning. Oh, speaking of which, and that's why Izzy left. He was just like, "Hey, I'm going to bed. Catch you tomorrow." So tomorrow, I'll be at the BX Anime and Comic Expo in the Bronx, 1315 Olmsted Avenue, representing Comics Curing Cancer. I'm going to bring the last amount of art books that I have. I have a small amount of art books, and then I have some Sonic the Hedgehog number 69. I'm going to bring those over there, so you'll catch me there. I'll just be there repping Comics Curing Cancer. Izzy will be there as well, and he'll be selling some books. So I'll have some books for sale. It's going to be an awesome little con, old school con. It's in a church gymnasium, which is epic. That's how we used to do it back in the day. Bunch of vendors. Streets at Anthony's going to be there. A couple other vendors, cosplay. They're with a wrestling ring, so they're going to do like a wrestling thing. Last year they did like a dope Royal Rumble, which was pretty cool. If it's not raining, there's going to be rides in the parking lot. So they have like a big parking lot, and they have like legit like carnival rides. I'm going. They better have some funnel cake because
This is in the city?
This is in the Bronx. Yeah.
I didn't know y'all had parking lots. I'm sorry. I need to go to New York. I thought it was just buildings.
And you read books too. They read books in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I mean, if you read books, you would know that there's a parking lot.
Last of Us.
I didn't know. Like I found out a couple years ago y'all had trees. You showed me a picture. Y'all have trees. I just thought it was buildings.
They're not real trees. They're just cement.
No.
Just painted like trees.
I saw a real tree. It was a tree there.
No, they're fake trees. Every single tree is fake. That's why there's like the perfect circle in the middle where the squirrels go in. Like that shit doesn't exist in real trees.
Mm.
Lisa, what up? All right, let me just show you. So real quick, so for the month, next month or at the end of this month, actually, I'm gonna be giving this away to one lucky Link Squad member. This month, yeah, the last in the mix show this month, which is right before Labor Day. So one lucky squad will be getting this with a bunch of stickers. Shout out to all my sticker people.
Newsstand variant too.
Newsstand, yeah. This is a good book. This is a good book. One lucky Link Squad member will be getting that. I want to say St. Helena's Church on Olmsted, right by the train. So for this, I have some books over there that it's out of my reach. I'm just gonna add that to this. Nothing crazy, nothing like ridiculous. But I got this. I went to a small con the other day.
That's cool.
This dude was just like, I met him and he was just like, "Hey, you want these?" And I was just like, "I'll give these away next time in the mix." I think his name was Mike, if I'm not. I had it written down. I mentioned it in the video. So he gave me these for the giveaway. I got some other things there, and we're gonna run that. Yeah, Mike. I went to the Queen's Comic Party, which was pretty dope. We are going to share the giveaway tool. Everybody just put hashtag Link Squad in the Chizat, and then we'll get those out on Monday. I'll box those up and get them out on Monday.
So while we're waiting, I want to ask if you guys have started the Snyder cut for Rebel Moon.
Is it only part 2 or is it part 1 and part 2?
Part 1 and part 2 is
because I saw part 2 and I was like, if y'all haven't released part 1 or at least have it in a whole thing, then I'm not interested.
It's like 7 hours worth of movies between the two.
It is 7 hours?
Nice.
Right. No.
Yes. It's like 340 for the first one and 250 for the second one.
Jesus Christ. Not that reviews are, and obviously we do our own reviews and all that other stuff. It's not getting, because it was really bad. The one that they had there, like I didn't find any redeeming qualities aside from the guy that played Ajax in Deadpool as a villain. But I thought the movie, like, I didn't see the second one. I saw the first one, and that shit was terrible. And
I didn't see the second one because I was waiting for this. So
yeah.
It was like,
yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I'll probably watch it on Sunday, but I'm not like Pops and Comics. What's up? I don't think I've ever seen. I don't recall, but thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll probably watch it on Sunday, but
Sunday.
El Gran Domingo.
I might watch it on Sunday as well.
5 whiskeys in. Did you ever tell you guys that I love you? Love you too, dogs. Thank you for all the support, man.
Hell yeah.
Chicago Schultz, the biggest Beastie Boys fan you'll ever meet in your life.
Wow.
What you want?
You're a big Beastie Boys fan, Nick?
Kidding me? On License to Ill, I listened to that album probably 10 times a day for like 2 years straight.
Well, here's a little story. All right, we're gonna draw for this, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right. So before we even draw for this, what you guys got coming up? What you got coming up, Nick? What you got coming up?
Oh no, it's just been work. Just been work. I'm trying to make vice president, and I found out that I actually have to work to do that. So that's what I'm doing lately.
Yeah, work has been crazy for me too. Rem, what you got coming up, dog?
Hold on, I wrote this down. DJ rhymes with BJ. Boom, roasted. Mark, we are Legion. We are Venom. Boom, roasted. Tyler's so big and dumb. If I said no more rhyming, I mean it. He would say, does anybody want a corn kernel? Boom, roasted. And Nick, I got more power in my forefinger than you do. Boom, roasted.
And in the perfect office cadence. Beautiful.
I love
I just watched that episode.
I love
great.
Yo, That's how you do a proper roast. Right? That's how you do a proper roast. Nobody report Remy. All right, let's go for this thing. Holy shit. All right, everybody got their link squads in. We're going to draw in 3, 2, 1. Draw. Boom, shop. Congratulations. Hit me up, dog. I'm not sure if I have your address, but just hit me up.
Yeah, just send it to Disneyland. That's where he lives now, Disneyland. So just send it there.
That's awesome.
Disneyland. All right. That's going to be it for me. What I got going on? I got a video dropping on Monday. There's some members only stuff, a lot of members only stuff actually, like in the chamber, ready to get released. I need to
Release that chamber links.
Hey, no wonder why you're getting gray. Whoa, hey.
Murder. It was murder in there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll be back next Friday with the entire cast. But I had fun just with you two gentlemen. Paul.
I can't. I'm going to be christening the SSS Titanic 2 next week.
You going on a cruise?
No. I figured that's the logical progression. You throw out a pitch, you got to christen a boat.
Daddy,
there's a ribbon cutting ceremony somewhere.
With the giant scissors.
Handing out a big check to somebody.
Oh, shit. I'm meeting up with Ed McMahon. Oh, snap. All right. Everybody, thank you guys for coming out, for rocking with us on this Friday evening. We'll catch you back here next Friday.
Damn, it feels good to be back.
Yeah, it feels good to be again. It did, man. It's funny because before this, I was
good
like,
to be back.
I enjoyed my Fridays off, and then I was just like, that's all gonna go away as soon as we get backstage. That's what it's what mattered. And I was
like a long time, and it wasn't. Felt a really long time, but then didn't feel long at all.
Love you, dudes.
I love you too, man.
In a man way.
Yeah, like two men would.
On that note, see you next week.
Infamous Illuminati.